Welcome to our 10th class of Aprender a Estudar em Casa, English 12th grade. My name is Alina Sancha and I'm your English teacher. So, before we start our class, let's very briefly summarize what we did last class. Last class we read a text about balanced diet, and you had a homework. Hopefully you did it and you have sent it to your teacher, and your teacher is correcting it or has already given you feedback. Today, because it's very important and we are approaching our PGN, I thought it's very important for you to do more readings to get used to it, because you have been home for a while. So get used to reading and understanding tests and answering questions, because grammar is easy and many students have problems with reading comprehension. That's why I chose another test for you to read today. So our agenda today is reading for gist, or reading just to get the essential idea, reading for specific information, and afterwards I'll ask you your personal opinions, okay? So, the text we are going to read today is about teenage problems. And it comes from a psychologist that is called Jane Smith. She's a PhD, and she wrote a book that is called A Teen Survival Guide. I found this text in Write 1-3. I told you I love this book. So let's read the text.
5F, Exercise 2, page 84. A Teen Survival Guide. About teen psychology with Jane Smith, PhD. Let's be honest, it's tough being a teenager. But don't worry, here are a few tips to help you survive your teenage years. 1. Keep calm and pass exams. A little bit of exam stress is a good thing. After all, it would be worrying if you didn't care at all about your exams. But too much stress is very bad for your health. A good tip is to make a study plan with regular breaks. Then you can make progress and still have some time to relax. 2. But everyone else is doing it. Forget about your homework. Let's go to the mall. If this sounds familiar, then maybe you've experienced peer pressure. Generally, teens try to fit in, but you should never do things which you know are bad, even if everyone else is. Be yourself, not one of the group. After all, that's who your real friends want you to be. 3. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Do you panic when you can't find your smartphone or when the Wi-Fi goes down? Then maybe you're addicted to social media. A lot of teens waste huge amounts of time on social media, and their schoolwork and real relationships suffer. The solution isn't to throw out your smartphone, though. Instead, take control of your addiction by limiting the amount of time you spend on your devices. 4. No one deserves to be picked on. Often, bullies pick on people who are different, maybe because of their weight, race, or interests. The thing is, we're all different in some way, so we should look out for each other. If you're a victim, or if you know someone who is, it's vital to tell a teacher or parent today.
So after reading the text that I found very informational and I think it's useful for you, let's see what are the main ideas of the text. So here, which paragraph talk about peer pressure? Did you get it? Okay, peer pressure is in paragraph 2, and bullying in paragraph 4. So the main ideas in paragraph 2 and 4 is peer pressure and bullying. And what is all this text about? Did you find it? Okay, so the text is about how to overcome certain problems that you as a teenager you may face. Problems like exam stress that is coming very soon with your PGN and the courses you have to do, peer pressure, social media addiction, and bullying. So these are the 4 main problems that we looked at. So now I want you to read the text again and answer these questions. We have 4 questions and each question have 3 options. Okay? Question 1, the writer thinks 1. Some exam stress is normal. Stress doesn't lead to health problems, and teens shouldn't worry at all about tests. Which one did you find? Exactly. Yes, some stress is normal when you face exam. For number 2, the web page advises teens to have a small number of close friends. Choose friends who put the schoolwork first and avoid copying the bad behavior of others. What do you think? Okay, let's see the answer. So the answer is avoid copying the bad behavior of other people. So far we have 2 advices here. One, you know that it's normal to feel stress when you have exams. 2, we should not copy the behavior that other people have that is not good. Okay? So question number 3, teens who are addicted to social media should, we have 3 options. Get rid of their phone, don't use phone, spend less time online, or turn off their Wi-Fi connection. What do you think? Exactly. Spend less time online. It's not reasonable to tell kids just throw their phone away. So number 4, according to the writer, the victims of bullying are often bullies themselves. B, shouldn't tell adults about their problems. And 3, often have qualities which make them seem different. Which one did you pick? Let's see. It's C. So people are bullied usually because somehow they are different to other people. It may be their height, their body size, it may be their hair, their skin color, it doesn't matter. Okay, so anything that stands up as differently may make you be bullied. It's not good, but it happens, right? So let's go to the next questions. So this question, I want you to take 2 minutes. It's all about vocabulary. So you go back to the test, and in the test you have some words in bold. That means important, actual, become anxious, piece of advice, recognizable, or answer. So take 2 minutes, look in the text, and find words that mean exactly the same. And I'll be back and we check together, okay? Have you done it? Are you ready? So let's check. So what is the word that means important? Vital. So in the text you find the word vital. Vital means important, and actual, real. Okay? Become anxious, panic. Piece of advice, a tip. Recognizable, familiar, and answer, solution. So these are the words that are equal. They have the same meaning to help you understand the text better. So let's do another exercise. So this one you have to take a few minutes to think. Number one, what's the purpose of the web page? And do you think that reading this web page will help teenagers? Take 4 minutes and then we share our points of view, okay? Have you done it? Okay, so let's check what is the purpose of this web page. Is to give advice to teens who are experiencing problems. So we saw 4 different problems that teens received advice here. Do you remember them? Can you name them for me? Yes? Okay, bullying. The other one was peer pressure, good. And the other one? Can't you remember? Addiction to social media, yes. And the last one, that was the first one they talked about? You can't remember? Think a little bit. Okay, I know you got it. So, do you think all this reading and all these advices will help teens who read it? Do you think it helped you? Okay, let's see what I think. I believe so because the solutions provided in the text are really practical. Don't follow people. Tell your parents or tell an adult if something is happening. This kind of things really helps, okay? So, we coming to the end of our class. And my advice for you is keep calm and pass your exam. Your exam is coming and you are going to do good in your exam. I'm sure about that. So this was our last class. Goodbye.